I know it's not perfect. I know it's kind of... Oh! Well, now it is. Oh my god! Jesus Christ. Fuck's sake. Alright guys, I'm gonna get a chocolate bar, okay? To celebrate. I'll be right back. Oh no! Horrors. What have I done? It was working 10 seconds ago. I walked away and the computer trolled me. Oh, that's neat. Yes, I like it when the celebrations come to you. Alright. Bang! We're there. Good.
I wonder what's for dinner.
Alright, so. DOS shareware. Yeah. This isn't the shareware version though. So I'm gonna go buy a copy after this stream. I thought I was getting the shareware. If everybody liked it, I thought I'd pick it up on GOG. Just to be different. So, come with me back to 1994, when you used to get a game, and maybe like 1/6 or 1/8 of the game was packaged up in a little floppy or a CD with like 1,000 games on it, and of that disc you would have just this entire library of games that you could play and test and have fun with, and then never go and buy the full version of. And this was one of them. I remember asking my mum if I could get a copy of it at the time, and she said no because there'd been a shooting or something in America and someone had played this and used it as a, I don't know, according to the courts, like a means to, you know, plan his mass shooting or something. Might have even been around the time of Columbine. But if we look at the old ordering information, like look at this. Thank you for buying and supporting Apogei's game software. Each game we create is the work of programmers, artists, musicians, and project leaders. We all depend on your support to continue producing state-of-the-art games and technology. Look at me. Cheating out these bastards from 90's. I mean, it is probably pushing on the line of abandonware, but because we've picked up the wrong copy, I'm only going to play Chapter 1, because I know Chapter 1 would have been the chapter that you would have been allowed to play. Video games cause violence, that's right. Do not distribute this game to friends or on bulletin boards. Well, this is technically a bulletin board, so I'm breaking past laws. It hurts Apogei's authors, and it's illegal! Stop breaking the law, asshole! Please do not contribute to software piracy. If you'd like to pass on Apogei's games to your friends, please use the shareware editions. And of course, most of these games would have like a little preamble like this. There'd be cheat codes. You could get an old-fashioned guide for the older people in the audience, or people that like old video games like me. They'll know that. Look at the price of it, $59. Jesus. Plus $5 shipping for that little disc, or floppy at least.
We need your legal advice.
There it is.
Stop breaking the law, asshole!
So anyway, new graphics in every mission, new action-oriented music. Look at that. Movie-like animations. I can't wait to see this. And of course, this was back in the day when you get a box as well. Gee, I hope I didn't lose everybody with all that fecking around trying to get this thing to work. Yeah, and basically, down the bottom. Jesus. I think Apogee must have also. I was about to say it almost must have packaged. I think Duke Nukem or maybe Wolfenstein or something, because I remember you could order them in much the same way. It's interesting that Wolfenstein would have it because they were part of id or ID. It's a rare treat to see someone play something like Blakestone. Well, it's a rare treat to actually get to play it. we spent almost half an hour trying to get it working. Welcome, Stygian. Stygian Abyss, I think that's how you say your name. So I'm gonna do maybe half an episode tonight. Depends on how long I can keep myself awake. I may need to get another coffee or two. Yeah. So, as I was saying, it's just the kind of preamble you'd get, and all of these games with the shareware would be trying to sell you each episode. Often you can actually buy an individual episode or two or something. I think from memory, Wolfenstein was like that. You could get the first 3, send away for that, and then later on you could get 4, 5, and 6. Budgetware. Newtown, New South Wales. Oh wow. It's in Canada, Czech Republic, France, Italy, Germany, New Zealand. That's not a real place. No, it's all good. All good. We'll give him the thumbs up. He's working, lads. Alright, so instructions. And you know, this is the era of FPSs where you'd have just like incrementally more loud and more, I guess, either explosive or ammunition consuming weapons that would be a bit more powerful. You know, most people don't end up using 1 and 2 by the time they get to the end of the game. Some of these really funny things, like I was fiddling with it before and I'm pressing Q or W or something and it kept making me go 180. Wow, I can turn textures off to save my 1 megabyte of RAM. Strafe mode. I used to have a gamepad just like the one on the right as well, an old Apple Macintosh. So here we are, starting to get to the nitty and gritty of what Blakestone is. Sort of. The overall objective is to stop Dr. Goldfire before he can release his mutant creations even on the universe. And you start each mission on the first floor of wherever the center is, and you're gonna find keys, and there's all kinds of secret passages and blah blah blah. And but it's a little bit more complicated. It's kind of in between Wolfenstein, Doom, and another one that I will play at some point, Marathon. You don't have terminals that are telling you the story, kind of, but you do have other things that come up from memory. We'll see. And of course there's the floor ratings and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, oh, the old Gravis. Oh, man. I was trying to think of the name of it. I had one of those, and I think I had some kind of Logitech, like a really simple joystick. And there was a couple of games used to play on that. My Logitech, I had a... I think might have been X-Wing I was using with that, or I had two joysticks. One came with a game called Hellbringer, and the other, no, it wasn't Logitech, it was Microsoft. It was really simple. Just sort of stood up straight. Most plain joystick you've ever seen, but oh geez, did it see a lot of flying action. Ah, yeah, with the old PS1 layout. Hey Shaz, and yes, welcome Calvert. God, I'm going through my water like crazy. Yeah, like the first game that I remember with a like a food dispensing machine as well. I can't wait to get back into this. It's been so long since I played this. Barrier switches and teleporter units. Just going through the list of enemies and food, kind of character profiles. You can see the colors of the enemies keeps going up. Oh, changing, you know, and I don't know, like gushing, like a nerd. I haven't played this in so long. Even just hearing the music again, it's really a treat. No, it's okay, Shaz. Don't worry about it. The old cheats. There used to be one, I think, ILM on Wolfenstein. Anyway, I will read this one and then we'll start, so we can get past that annoying music. The facts bear out. I will not theorize or, in Blake's words, chatter, unless relevant to this inquiry. The known universe is growing rapidly. Recent directorate colonization is expanding the borders of planetary system almost beyond effective control. There are equal and unlimited opportunities for good and or for evil. In that vein, for it is relevant to Blake's motivation, I will continue. Robert Wills Stone III was born in Old London, England, Earth, on the 2nd of July, 2114. The firstborn of twin children to Elizabeth Anderson Stone and Robert Wills Stone II. My God. He was nicknamed Blake to avoid the obvious confusion. At 18, upon Blake's final university year, a bomb ripped through the transit shuttle outside the family's summer home in New South Wales. It's you, Colby, wasn't it? The debris showered the walk with blasted alloy and injured hundreds of bystanders. Fortunately for Robert Wills Stone II, death was instantaneous. Elizabeth Stone was not as fortunate. Physically and emotionally scarred, she has been under the care of Blake's sister, Sarah Elizabeth Stone. My God, 14 pages of this. Mrs. Stone and Sarah reside on Ceylon, a terraformed planetoid at the far edge of the Sol system, asteroid belt. In the times since their family tragedy, Sarah has been intensely studying the roots of evil which she believes underlie all human behavior. Her career research, genetics. But as Blake would say, bloody chatter. Reba, get back to the inquiry. Because he's British, so why don't I put a Scottish accent on? Similarly motivated and an equal share of the stone determination, Blake chose a career in the British Royal Navy. At age 22, he led forces in Operation New London, a fierce struggle to reclaim that outpost of the colony or whatever. I'm sorry, it's just I'm getting funny messages and the battle cost a few of his forces' lives. The rebels were destroyed. Blake was awarded the Kindry Medal of Honor and promoted to the position of Special Operations Commander. Following the New London conflict, there have been numerous battles. In each campaign, Blakestone was successful. It was his exemplary record which caught the eye of His Majesty and the King's Council. Public archives record that after 8 years of heroic service at the age of 26, Blakestone would retire from the Royal Navy Public Archives. However, do not record that he entered British intelligence as Blakestone. My god, I'm tired already. So anyway, basically, I'm not reading anymore because I'm sounding like a fool. But essentially, we're playing like James Bond in space. And we're going to deal with this guy, Goldfire, who wants to basically take over the world or take over the universe. Something to that end. No worries, UGL. Alright. Okay. Just quickly check the options. Yes, the old ad-lib. The old face change. I think we'll just stick with skilled for now. I mean, it's been a long time. Oh, what am I, a wimp? Expert. So, Agent Stone reports confirm that Goldfire is aware of your arrival. My sensors indicate movement towards the 9th floor shuttle bay. Sir, I can only extrapolate from past behavior to determine Goldfire's current intent. Dr. Goldfire plans to flee the Institute. He realizes you are a threat to his plan, and perceives an increased measure of personal safety on the floating fortress. Control of greater destructive capabilities is a certainty as well, rather. Proceed to floor 9. Kill the spider mutant guardian alien of the Star Institute. God, this reads terribly. And take the shuttle to the next link in Goldfire's operation. Why don't we just go there first? And also, if they already know that there's like an alien thing, never mind. You will receive additional instructions when you arrive at the fortress complex. Informant biotechs have been located throughout the Star Institute. Information, ammo, and tokens may be attained from these individuals. If I may offer opinion, think before you shoot. Good stuff. Well, here we go. Oh shit, I forgot how you gotta sort of play this.
Medic! Oh! Medic!
Oh boy. Jeez, I'm terrible at this already. And I forgot we're on difficulty, hard difficulty. Whoa, what have I done? Ah! Oh no. Shit, a brick. That's no good. Of course I'm gonna have problems, aren't I? Let me see why that might be. Doesn't matter, we can just launch it up again. That's no trouble. Otherwise I might have to do this tomorrow, because I'm starting to fade pretty quick. Wasn't expecting to take almost 40 minutes just to get it to draw correctly. Alright. Okay. Bit of stealth. Oh, really? One hit? Jesus. I don't remember it being this hard. Christ. And the old mouse movement for dealing with movement. Access key is well guarded. Be prepared for a fight. It's retard ET. 5 units require tokens. Okay. Oh man, that's so hard. Jesus. I really don't remember it being this hard. Alright, maybe I am a pussy. We'll go down one difficulty. Jesus. Christ. Just one. Just one. Alright. At least until I get my self a bit more hang of what I'm doing. Yeah, this is a bit more how I remember it. A little less, less difficult. Yeah, that's right. Just getting used to strafing as well. Raw meat. The old wall glide to try and work out whether or not there's a secret door. This game is very similar in that regard to how Wolfenstein is as well. Oh, wow. The noise actually sets off the alarms. I did not notice that before. The lights. I was just thinking about that for a second. Ah, shit. Yeah, me too. That's why I'm playing it. It only took us like all night to get it working. Yeah. It just explodes. Oh Christ. Sorry about that. A lot of different enemies. I can sort of swear there was like a secret around here or something. know there's a couple in here. I love how the game gives you a little sort of notation as to who's attacking you and all that kind of stuff. It is really ahead of its time. Just DOSBox. Yeah. To get it to draw correctly, I just tinkered around in my what's it called? OBS for as much as possible. It took me forever. There's an old setting set that I had for a couple of the other older games that I've played, and it's not perfect, but it's close enough. So yeah, out of order. Out of order as well. Aha. Yes, there's going to be a lot of wall hugging. I also had to change a little bit of the FPS. Oh, nice. To try and get it to run in sync with my CPU. A little bit better, because you can see there's a tiny bit of lag. And I don't know about you gents and lassies and whatnot, but when I was playing this in the 90s, I don't remember it having any lag. I mean, I suppose I wasn't in that category of being, I don't know, playing games on a really shitty computer or something. not until later. I mean, I think it was maybe 1997, 98 when I realized that you know, you need better GPUs and things like that. And the games coming out were well and truly more than what my computer could handle at the time. It wasn't until I think 2001 that I had a PC that would play things, even in sort of a remotely reasonable quality. So, look in here. The best part about this is in real time you can see how much you've done. Complete with a map too, which is pretty neat. Hidden areas. Yep. And a bit like Deus, and another game I want to play fairly soon, you can come back to an area. Like, you don't complete the level right off the bat, you're quite able to go back to the floor and finish it in your own time, which is damn neat. And I think our sound just broke. Yes, it did. Jesus, what is happening? That's better. Much better. Oh, I gotta stop pressing that 180. It's so easy. You gotta move your keyboard across like a typewriter, so the arrow keys are sort of more where your hand. When I was young, it didn't matter because I suppose my chest and everything was small and my arms were small. When you're an adult, it's a bit different. Okay. Now, from memory, the entrance point is on this side, I think. There we go. Yeah, remember a little bit. I can't remember if there was anything along here. So we do the old wool hug. I remember doing this for hours with Wolfenstein. Very tedious. And sometimes you'd get, you know, secrets that wouldn't necessarily make sense either. They kind of just be in spots, but yeah. Sometimes you'd come across an area in like Wolfenstein and you'd see something different about one wall, and there'd be a, you know, 2 pot plants or something. Like, oh yeah, that's definitely a secret. And level designers would change it around eventually. You wouldn't be able to just rely on that, but you'd end up pressing everything just to find out. It'd be really tedious. There's our red key. But, you know, the best part about this is, in this game, specifically, you've got that thing to show you how much you need to do, how much is left, and I think of the old Wolfenstein or the old Doom, you'd go through a level for hours and hours and hours thinking you got everything. And then of course, you actually hadn't. Jazz Jackrabbit. Yeah, I could do that. That I could certainly do. I think I've got a copy lying around. Somewhere. Pretty sure this level is cleared now, for all intents and purposes. I think we're pretty much good. Let's have a look. We haven't got everybody. We're missing something. Huh. And I reckon the only place it could be is back up in that square. So I wonder if... I never really thought to do this either. It's to specifically look for that that gap in the map and see if there is a spot that I'm missing there. You'd also sometimes get these instances where you actually have to push on the side. You can't push, you know, if it's like... you can't push like there, and if... Sorry, this way, if it's going to move in that way, so... yeah, that's where we were before, hidden areas, so... I think we've gone too far. Oh, that was stupid. Great idea. Why even put the switch there? Ah. Yeah, see, so that wasn't a bad idea. There's another example of that as well, where you kind of look at it and go, oh yeah, I reckon that must be... Oh shit, these guys are rough. Shouldn't have pressed the button. Fudge. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to load it back up. At the Thor site, at least to do that. Okay. So we're not too far behind. It's just a couple of enemies. It's not so bad. remember, was there something in this room? Yes, there was. Yeah. Oh, no, we didn't get this one. And I'm sure I pressed the thing down too. What the hell? Whatever you think, game. I wonder if this is the same spot. Bit of an opportunity at least to get a better weapon, maybe a little bit earlier. Oh wow. And not just one either. Shit! Phew. I don't know where he came from, but phew, we got through that. Oh, that's right. Some of these guys, they get up. The AI is so devious that they're... I forgot about that completely. So some of these pricks will pretend they're dead, and you gotta shoot them again. It's little thing I hadn't seen in a game up to that point. I don't think I've seen it all that much since either. Little jingle to always tell you how important whatever it is you're picking up is in terms of points. Oh, this may or may not have been the same area. Usually secret doors don't lead into other secret doors in the same way. Sometimes it happens, but could have sworn there was one over here. In fact, I actually remember distinctly having a situation in Willenstein where I got stuck because I moved too many doors. Okay. Yeah, see? That is really strange. It doesn't usually happen. You don't usually have two secret doors leading into secret doors, but there you go. I'm pretty sure I went through here. Yes, I did. Let's see how we're going this time. I know I've got to go back to that other area. Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, and that's kind of filled up the map as well. But honestly, having that map is probably the best thing. You get a real scope of how much you need to do and how much you haven't done already. And to be honest, I never actually paid attention to it when I was playing as a kid. It was just one of those things kind of slipped me by, didn't pay attention to, didn't seem as important as shooting everything that moved, I guess. Yeah, we went through there before. These sneaky enemies in the corners used to scare me quite a bit. I think this is also one of the games, one of the first games was sort of not first game. No, that's wrong. Just thinking about it. No, Wolfenstein had interchangeable ammunition as well. Doom was one of the first games I remember not having ammunition that was stuck with like one weapon. You would have to pick up, you know, shotgun shells, and you would have to pick up bullets or something, you know. Maybe it was along here. No, wait. I think I know what I've done wrong. I'm mixing up 2 rooms. I think. I hope. Because I'm sure there's the other secret door thingy that we missed before. In here, I think. Maybe we got it. No, we did get it. I'm tired. You can tell I'm tired. I think guys and girls, I'm only going to do the one level tonight because it's getting a bit late. Really was expecting this to work a lot more easily than what it turned out doing. But see how we went. So there is a few more enemies that we haven't cleaned up. God knows where they'll be. Could be anywhere. Alright, well. That is it for me, and it looks like it wasn't going to save it anyway, so I might have to fiddle with it for a little bit before I can have a go at it again. Thanks for everyone's patience. I'm going to bed.